Hey everyone, this is PX Mr. Collector. Welcome to another episode. Okay, so today I was going to take you to Japan. Literally, I was going to talk to you about some of the collection that's coming from Japan. And I turned on the TV and the Star Wars extravaganza took over. There's no way I could discuss anything else but the Star Wars extravaganza. Hey everyone, this is Peter Zay. Welcome to another episode. I'm so jealous of any of you who went to the Anaheim Convention 2022 Star Wars Extravaganza. Yeah, I gotta tell you, ooh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I don't know about you guys, but I have no space left. And when I looked at all the figures coming our way, click, 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 click. It was crazy. I was like, I was afraid to ask what else. So needless to say, yeah, my cart, my cart at the Sideshow site. Yeah, it got busy. It got busy in full. So let's talk about some of those items. Yeah, I mean, it was really fun. I mean, they got some really cool stuff. I mean, we already knew about some of the stuff that was coming, right? And we've been actually receiving some of those items that have been coming. I gotta tell you, I don't even know how to process everything that we saw happening at the Anaheim Convention. There's so many amazing things coming our way. And all I kept thinking is like, where am I gonna put it? It's like, it's crazy. Woo. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so as we know, some of the figures already we've been receiving them, right? Like Anakin and definitely some of the troopers and now I guess Jango Fett and so on have been coming to us, and as a matter of fact, mine are waiting for me to open them up and can't wait. But then I saw some of the stuff that's coming soon, and they say coming soon, and I'm hoping it's sooner than the coming soon has been in the previous times, because there have been some coming soon items that have been coming soon for years now. And I'm sure COVID has something to do with it, but at the same time, we who have been dealing with Hot Toys and Sideshow Collectibles, we know about the delay process, right? So even though we have some items coming soon, it's like, it's exciting, but at the same time, how excited can we get? Right? So all we could do is get excited about what we know for sure.
Good news, everyone!
Yeah, a lot of good stuff. Yeah. So as far as the coming soon, we got Wrecker, right? From the Bad Batch. And he is looking good. I mean, yeah, Wrecker, when they say coming soon, I'm actually looking at the site right now. When they say coming soon, they really don't put out any pictures out there, but maybe one. And the one that they're showing is the one from the convention. So from what I'm looking at, he's pretty sweet. Yeah, and I am really liking how he's going to look with the other characters, right? I believe Echo and I can't remember some of the other ones, but definitely the Bad Batch series is looking good. And I'm wondering if they're going to make one of I think it's young Anakin, maybe. I don't remember the little boy's character, but I saw that they're doing now. Bad Batch 2 has come out, or it's coming out, and it's looking good. Yeah, I'm excited about that series, and I really like the characters on that. So that collection is going to continue growing. I'm pretty sure of it. Make room, people. Yeah. And then Darth Vader. Darth Vader's coming out, and the new Darth Vader that's coming out, I'm a little bit at the on the fence on that. So this Darth Vader that's coming out is from the Kenobi series. So my thing about Darth Vader is that it seems that, I mean, if you put them all together, basically he always kind of looks the same. I've got the one from the 40-year anniversary, and one thing I like about that is that when you remove the helmet, you can see the skull. So I really like that, and I think that's the way I have them displayed. So when I saw the new one coming out for Kenobi, I have to look into it to see if it does anything different, because the one about the 40th-year anniversary that I really like is the base. The light fit features on it, really, really cool. So having one may be all I need. I don't know. So I have to really look into that. Yeah. And part of that, my friends, there are two reasons that you really have to really consider how many of the same character do you need in your collection, whether it's Star Wars, DC, Marvel, whatever it may be, right? Because a lot of times the figures are very similar. And my thing is not the thought of getting another figure, it's actually the thought of the space and the price, right? Because I don't know if you guys noticed, but the prices are not going down. Yeah, now like figures are basically what used to be 200 is now moving up to 300. So you got to be really, really on top of your game when it comes to purchasing any of the collection, right? So especially now, when they throw these figures at us, oh my God, we're like salivating. And I'm only talking about 6 scale figures. Some of the statues, oh wow, amazing. My thing is that I don't have the space. And I don't like it, my collection, to look cluttered, and especially at that price value. So I'm really specific about any statues that I get. But oh my God, there was some amazing figures thrown at us, some beautiful statues. So yeah, so Darth Vader 6 scale figure, I'm a little bit on the cusp on that. So we will see. Did you see the ATRT? Wow, that figure is amazing. It is beautiful. I mean, yeah, first of all, the height on that figure is something to consider. Yeah, it's a must-have for me. So I'm already thinking, as I set up my my display case is like exactly where I'm gonna put this because it needs to be shown. Yeah, I mean that is smoking. And as you know, the ATRT vehicle is a big part of the Star Wars series and trilogy and all of it. So, oh my God. I mean, I gotta tell you, I mean, I was every time I look, I'm like still blown away because with so many amazing things that they're throwing at us. So the other one that I was looking at that was like a little confusing was Paz Visla. I did not see pronounce it. So he is like the heavy infantry Mandalorian. And he has a shield that he comes with that is pretty cool. It almost looks like a jellyfish. But when they were describing it, when the I think Guy was doing the tour of the Sideshow Hot Toys collection, he kind of mentioned that, you know, for those of you who missed out on the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian, this will be your opportunity to get him. So I just want to make sure that I'm not getting the exact same figure, and the only thing that's different is that shield, because then to me it's not really worth it. Because the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian actually is one of my favorite figures of all the Star Wars collection. Love, love, love him. And he's heavy, die-cast, beautiful. So I want to do a comparison between this Paz Vizsla, who almost looks identical to the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. So I will see, and once I compare, I'll make my decision, and I'll definitely let you know what I find they may be different for those of you who do have the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian and are thinking of getting the Paz Vizsla. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, because once again, besides the space, it's the pricing. And I believe that the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian was close to 500, if I'm not mistaken. So this one, I don't know what the price point on this one is going to be, but it's something to consider. Yeah. All right. So then the other one that is coming soon, let's see. Yeah, so the other one that's coming soon is the Clone Commander. And what I like about this Clone Commander, I like his binoculars. Yeah, I think that they're really cool. The figure looks sweet. And I love the yellow. I think with the other clones, the whole setup looks amazing. Yeah. So for me, that's a must-have. Yeah. And then let's talk about the ones that you could pre-order now. Yeah. This is where we get in trouble. So for those of us who are on a budget, I highly suggest looking at the entire new collection that is out and choose wisely. Because I noticed that a couple of the figures that are coming out are 500, 600. Ooh, that hurts. And it adds up fast. That's the great thing about pre-ordering, that you could also make some payments on it. And especially, you regret it if you don't do a pre-order. Next thing you know, that figure is sold out. And when you try to get it, it's a lot more expensive. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I just saw the Trooper and Speed Bike at a collectible store. And I believe that we paid on the Sideshow side for, maybe let's say $450. And they were selling it for $700. Yeah. So those type of realities. And And, you want to be on top of your game, but you also want to be smart. You want to be smart about this, right? So the new clone trooper coming out, affordable, sweet, as far as the other troopers go, does he compare? Probably not. But if you are a true collector, then you gotta have him, because this is part of the Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. And it's got the old vintage packaging. He comes with two helmets, two head sculpts actually, and now they're including, I don't know if you noticed, in this new collection, they're including a stand for the second helmet or the second head sculpt, which is really, really cool. And it has a backpack and some artillery, but simple figure, right? So the price point is pretty good on that. So anybody that is just building on the Star Wars collection, this is actually a pretty good way to start. Yeah, so, when I see these like figures coming out, I had to go back and say, okay, well, do I already have them, right? Because there's so many clone troopers out there and so many, whew, the army is growing. It is growing. So then the clone pilot, sweet. Yeah, the clone pilot is, once again, the helmet, love it. That yellow, sweet. And I gotta say that, a lot of times you're thinking, well, that clone trooper kind of looks sort of like the other one, but when you put them all together, you can see the differences. And with this one, it's all about that helmet. So once again, this is also another one that comes with two helmet head sculpts, and it includes a stand as well for it, so that it'll display better, right? So I think that is way cool that they're doing that as well. And once again, this is also from Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Yeah, fun. Okay, so one of my other favorite figures is actually the R2-D2 from actually Sideshow Collectibles. And what I like about this, that one in particular, is that I love the bar, right? This is where he was working for Jabba the Hutt, and he it's just it's such a great added touch, and I really love everything that it comes with. So, and the light features on it are awesome and simple, but it's not die cast. I wish I would have done some die cast on it. However, now they came out with a new R2-D2, and I gotta say, it's beautiful. Yeah, so once again, Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and this one is die-cast. He has really some amazing features that he comes with, and I love the photo where they show him pulling C-3PO's head. Yeah, I think that's awesome. And the fact that they actually even have a stand for you to display him as well. So considering that he's a small guy, he actually has a lot of really cool features that he offers. So that's a must. And I think that this one is also sound active, has different sounds, and is remote control. That's pretty sweet. That is awesome. Yeah, so that right there is a given. Yeah, awesome. And the price point on him is $270, which, considering die-cast, everything that he does, everything that he comes with, see, that to me is pretty reasonable. Yeah. And, if you don't have them, you know that if you're a Star Wars collector, you gotta have R2-D2. I mean, come on. And of course, if you have R2D2, you gotta have C3PO. And this C3PO, what I really like about him too is that he looks really weathered. Yeah, I love that. And then one of my favorite things about this character in itself, and once again, this whole thing of episode 2, Attack of the Clones, the whole new collection that's coming out of that, it's looking great, and they're doing the whole vintage boxes on it. But he comes with different Android head, and I think that is really, really cool. So you could actually play with the look so easily just by switching the heads and create your own storyline, right? So that is really cool. That's giving us those options, and I'm really liking these extra stands they're giving us. So yeah, so he has light features. Yeah, I really like his look. It's awesome. Awesome. Okay, so. Oh my God, there's so much. There's just so much. What about that Battle Droid? Are you going to get one? Are you going to get two? Yeah, the price point, right? The fact that it's $190, people are like, oh, maybe I'll get two. I don't know, right? But he's a really simple figure. There really isn't much to him, right? But I love the fact that you could change his head sculpt as well with the C3PO head sculpt, which is fantastic. So once again, a little bit of leeway to play with and to make your collection look a little different. So yeah, so I think that this whole episode 2 Attack of the Clone series is amazing. Yeah, I really, really like that. Yeah, I'm looking at some of these photos and I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. And I love that copper look on them too. Yeah, and then, oh wow, did you guys see? All right, so we know, first of all, we got Luke Skywalker Bestman coming in. And whether you get the regular or the deluxe, it's a win-win situation. I mean, really, there's not much of a difference, except that, the deluxe is $345 and the other one is $285. So budget may play into it. I don't know. The Yoda, I am not gonna get the Yoda. Yeah, because I already have 2 Yodas, and nothing is really different about him. So I'm not gonna get him. And I already have my favorite is the Hot Toys Yoda, with the fuzzy hair. I think that's awesome. And then we got the KX Enforcer droid, which, of course, the droids are awesome. So really, really excited about that. Yeah, and then, Luke Skywalker, the deluxe version coming out. I mean, there are just so many things. The Super Battle Droid, that figure is beautiful. Yeah, and then Cop Vanth, that shield in the front, the texture of that, the look of him, yeah, beautiful. And then, of course, we saw Ahsoka. First of all, that statue of hers, oh my God. Rosario Dawson, I mean, gorgeous. Yeah. I'm not getting it, but yeah, I can see where that may sell out. And then, oh my God, I gotta tell you, the new, I'm actually looking up the on my orders, because I've got to talk about two of my favorite figures that came out that blew me away. I was like, I don't care now if I have any room, that I'm gonna make it work. And I am talking about the Commander Apple with Bark Speeder. Wow. That whole set, first of all, it's $515. It is absolutely gorgeous, delicious. It is like amazing. I mean, it's supposed to come out April 23, September. I would say probably December, right? The way that things go. But that vehicle, that speeder, it is beautiful. Yeah, I mean, and then the Commander, Commander Apple, it's amazing looking. And here's the thing. Once you get the Commander Apple and the Bart Speeder, there's no way you're not gonna get the ATRT as well, or RTAT, right? There's no way. You know, they combine the colors, they complement each other. I mean, together the collection looks freaking unbelievable. And if you get those two, then you're definitely are going to get the heavy weapons, Clone Trooper, and Bark Speeder with sidecar. Doesn't get any better than that. A freaking sidecar. That is like mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. I mean, this vehicle is amazing. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful. And, you know, the figure, the vehicle, the sidecar, yeah, Hot Toys is blowing me away with this collection. It's unbelievable. So, as I tell you, make sure that you really look at the entire collection that's come out and figure out what it is that you want, because some of these prices are crazy. So this whole set, and I mean, come on, you're getting the speeder plus the sidecar and the trooper for $610, right? So when you think of it in those terms, you're like, okay, that's sweet. But as a whole, $610 is a lot, right? So, you know, really look at the whole thing and say, okay, this I must have, and this can wait, right? Because, yeah, it's so tempting. It's so tempting just to click on everything. I know, it's crazy. Yeah, so the other one that is like, okay, I mean, I am scrolling at all of these figures thrown at us, and it is unbelievable. I mean, I'm counting at least 10 that could easily go into the cart without any hesitation. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, unbelievable. And somebody was saying, well, Star Wars has been like, and it's so funny, because I was talking about recently, like, oh, they've kind of slowed down, and, not enough figures have been thrown at us. And then I was like, well, May 4th is coming, so maybe they'll wait till then. And it didn't happen, but I now realize that we're waiting for this Anaheim show to go on, and that's what they were waiting for, and they sure made up for any slack. Because now it's like, wow. And now with the Obi-Wan Kenobi series out, get ready. get ready. We are going to be, I mean, then also too, the Bad Batch 2 coming out, and then Mandalorian 3 coming out. And then I saw something else about Andor or something like that. Where does it stop? Yeah, all of a sudden it's like, you know, for those of us who collect something else in Star Wars, all of a sudden it's like there's no room for anything else but Star Wars because it is just unbelievable. Yeah. So my friends, with that note, I'm going to let you go. I mean, I could go on discussing so many other things, so many incredible figures coming out. I mean, everything from the Darth Maul to, I mean, it's nonstop. It's nonstop. However, I pretty much guarantee you got to get something. If you're a Star Wars collector, there's no way you're gonna pass out on all of it. So, good luck with that. Until then, my friends, I will talk to you later. Take care of yourself. Be safe. And by the way, don't forget, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you mañana. See ya.